Have you solved anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will directly switch to that particular slide. This is the problem statement which is given as a homework. I just read the questions, try to understand the questions. A job consists of 4 elements and all are performed by the same operator. An analyst conducted the work sampling to determine the standard time for the job. The duration of study is 1 day with 2 shifts, and in case of each shift, it has 420 minutes of effective times. Then the next one is the total number of acceptable units produced during the study period is 225 units. Calculate the standard time by assuming 12% allowance. So those who are not solving, try to note down the data. Then after you will proceed to solve this particular numerical, especially reference to long questions which carry 16 marks. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So moving to next one. First you have to go to the data tables. Here it is already given. The work element number, that is 1 to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and frequency of performance is given 50, 19, 75, and 85. So as far as concerned with the different steps, especially reference to your work measurement, you can directly switch to step number 5 for calculating the different percentage of work. Yes or no? So what is the total number of observation here? Sorry, total number of frequency of performance is given. Yes, anyone?
Okay, 300.
300.
300. That
300.
is
300.
so total number of frequency of performance equals to 300. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Moving to the final table, I have already arranged the final table. The first column belongs to work element number, which is already given 1, 2, 3, 4. Then calculate the percentage of working. Just a minute, I will just copy paste this one in the next slide. This should be easily. Okay. So how to calculate the percentage of workings? The formula is frequency of performance of a task, that is given 50, divided by total number of observations, that is 300, into 100. How much?
16.67.
16.67.
16.67.
16.667
67.
percentage. Moving to next one. Next one is how much? That is 19 giveaways.
30.
30.
30%.
That is 30%. Yes, Priyadasi, what is your answer for second one?
Sir, second one 30%, sir.
Okay, moving to next one. Moving to the third one.
25, sir. Third one.
Third one is 25. This is 75. This is 25. And for the last one,
28.3%.
28.3.
that equals to 28.3.
34.
34. Okay, fine. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving to next one, calculate the normal time. What is the formula for normal time, Rosalind? In the step number 7, sorry, step number 8, the formula for normal time equals to total time. What is the
Total
total time?
time 420.
Exactly. The
Into
in case
percentage
of
working
calculating the
and
total,
into performance rating
that is
be divided
exactly
by number of acceptable.
420 minutes into how much?
0.16.
So 0.16
0.16
into 0.9
into 0.9. The performance rating is
divided
given
by
90%. Divide by
Divided by 225.
225.
25.
2. That is actual number of unit produced during the period. That equals to how much?
0.27.
0.28.
0.28.
0.28.
Wait.
Okay. Moving to next one.
So 420 into 0.30 into 1.5 divided by 220.
5 divided by 225.
How much?
0.89. 0.89.
0.89. Moving to next one. So for the third element, what is the normal time? 420 into
0.25
0.25.
into 1.
25. Just a minute. 25 into 0.9 divided by 225. That equals to how much? Yes, Rakesh, what is your answer?
Sir, into 1.0 na?
1 point,
100.
sir.
Yes,
1.
sir.
Only 1.
Into 1.
Which one?
And sir,
420?
second one. Sir, second one 0.9 is 1.5 ରହିବ.
Achha, 1.5. Okay, the next one is, this is 0.1.
0.1.
Okay,
Ratio 0.46.
0.46. Moving to next one, last one. 420 into 0. How much?
28, sir.
0.28
Into
into
1.15.
1.15.
1.5, sir. Yes, sir. 0.60 answer.
0.60.
60.
Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Sir, second one is 0.84.
Yes, sir.
84.
Yes, sir.
Second one 0.84.
Yes, sir.
8.
Okay, I don't have calculator. Correctly calculate the normal times. Okay, moving to next one, the last column. In case of calculating the standard time, what is the formula for standard time?
Sir,
Sir, normal time into
into F.
Allow,
Allowance
allowance
factor.
allowance freedom.
Not freedom, that is factor.
If, sorry, factor, yes.
Factor. Okay. In case of normal time, that is 0.28 multiplied with 0.9. I can directly write. What is the answer?
0.30.
Sir, 0.30.
Just a
0.27
minute.
by 0.88.
Try to correct that one. In case of your allowance factor, that is normal time divided by 1 minus factor allowances. In previous problem, we have solved in case of 10% allowances. Here, 12% allowances. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
equals to how much? 0.28 into how much?
Sir, into habo na divide habo?
You can directly go for
Divide, sir.
divide also. Divide
Divide 0.88.
0.88.
0.30.
0.30.
No, sir, 0.32.
32.
30. 30, sir.
30.
1.
Okay.
3 ପରେ ଯାହା ଲଗେଇଲେ ଚଳିବ.
Moving to next one.
0.95.
0.95. Moving to next, third one.
0.52.
0.52.
This is how much? 0.52.
0.52.
And the last one,
0.68.
0.68.
0.68.
68.
What is the total standard time?
2.45.
2.45. So this is your answer.
Yes, sir.
It is clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Moving to next one, just note down the next topic, that is known as work sampling.
So it's a 5-mark question. Or
No, it is a 16-mark questions. If you go to questions, sorry, in the year 2018-19, this type of question will be, or this question will be appear as a 16-mark question in case of long questions.
only this much?
2000, Yes, yes, this much.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
write down the theory of work sampling.
The theory of work sampling.
Yes. Make a underline. Theory of work sampling. So under that, write down example. So under that, write down 36 working observations and 4 ideal observation.
Sir, not
I
not
repeat,
audible.
my voice is not audible. Now it is audible.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Audible,
Audible.
sir.
Yes, sir. Audible.
Audible, sir.
Samir, check your network. Okay, fine. Just note down. For example,
Sir,
36 working. Yes, it is already visible in the slide. Just read this particular slide. 36 working observations and 4 ideal observations. That is a total of 40 observations. It's done for work sampling. I repeat, 36 working observations and 4 ideal observations. That is a total of 40 observations are done in work samplings. So under that, just make a tables. There is 2 number of state of working in any kind of manufacturing organizations, which is belong to 2 number of state. One state is belong to working state, another is ideal state. Or you can simply say that is working condition and another is ideal conditions. In case of working conditions, we have total number of observations is 36. And in case of ideal observation, we have the total number of observation that is 4. If you combine the total observation, that is 40. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next one is you have to just calculate the percentage of ideal time. That means how much?
Sir, 4 by 40 into 100.
That is
10.
10%.
that is 10%. And in case of working time,
6.
who told 6?
90%.
That
90%.
is
Sir,
90%.
90.
Is this statement is understood by all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So this is very much important concept behind your work samplings. If you involve in a organizations, the organization itself 2 type of states. One is working condition, another is ideal conditions. In case of calculating the actual time, it's directly belong to working conditions, not ideal conditions. Is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So most of the time, people are directly calculate the standard time by using the work sampling methods in case of actual working hours or actual working observations. That is the concept behind work samplings for calculating the standard time as well as in case of calculating the normal time. Moving to next one, try to note down these examples. I repeat, this is a different type of numericals. Previously, we are using the formulation starting from the step number 7 in case of calculating the percentage of workings. Then in case of step number 8, we are go for calculating the normal time. Then in case of step number 9, we are going to calculate the standard time by using the allowances factors. But here, few formulas of the previous numericals you can use, but here some concept on the conceptual state in case of working or as well as in case of ideal conditions should be used. To try to focus on these particular examples, a work measurement study was carried out in a farm for 20 hours and following information was generated. The first information is unit produced, that is 340. The idle time is given 50%. The performance rating is given 120%, and the allowances in case of standard time is that is given 10%. You have to calculate the standard time for the tasks. I repeat, in a work measurement study, the total time is given, that is 20 hours. Unit produced, that is 340s. Idle time is given 15%. Performance rating is given 120%, and allowances is given 10%. You have to calculate the standard times. So first you have to tell what is the total time here.
Sir, 20 hours, na?
20 hours, sir.
Yes, 20 hours. If you convert into minutes, what is the total time? 20 into 60, that equals to how much?
1200.
1200 minutes, that is the total time.
1200, sir.
Just note down the first point for calculating total time. That equals to 20 hours into 60, that equals to 1200 minutes. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, moving to next one. Then calculate the ideal percentage of or ideal time of percentage. I will show that one. The ideal time should be considered as downtime. You can just note down, or ideal time at the rate 50%, that equals to 180 minutes.
The 1200 or 15%.
Exactly. That is how much? 180 minutes.
180.
Okay. So as I told in the previous slide that in every time you have two type of state. One is working state, another is ideal state. In case of ideal state, the machine in ideal condition, there is no particular work is concerned, or that is known as non-working conditions. Or in simple form, it is called working state, another is not working state. In case of not working state, it is known as ideal state. So that should be directly deducted from the total time. Then the third point I have write, the actual time equals to 1200 minutes minus 180 minutes, that is equals to 1020 minutes. This is known as your actual time. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The next you are going to calculate the normal times. So in case of normal time, if you go to the previous formula, which is not basically used in this type of problems. If you go to the previous ones, in case of normal time, the formula is total time into percentage of working into performance rating divided by number of acceptable unit produced. But in case of this type of problem, you can directly use normal time equals to actual time into performance ratings. Just note down the formula. Normal time equals to actual time into the performance ratings, that is given 120%. And the final answer is 1224 minutes. Is it clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt from this particular slide, anyone?
Sir, allowance factor 10% जो देइची सेटा
We'll go for that particular part. Clear? That
Okay,
is
okay.
used in case of calculating standard times. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Moving to next ones. Next one is the next step is allowances, that is given 10%, or this is the formula statement, specially reference to calculating the allowances. I repeat, allowances that is given 10% or 1 by 10 on standard time, that is 1 by 9 on normal times. So what is the 1 by 9 on normal time? That is 0.11 into your normal time is given how much?
1224.
122.
1224. If you multiply it is just a minute. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the you can say that is the formula statement. In case of allowances, I repeat, that is 10% or 1 by 10 on standard time, that is 1 by 9 on normal times. In case of 1 by 9, if you go for calculating, that is 0.11 into the normal time is given 1224, that equals to 136 minutes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, moving to next ones. Calculating the standard time for the job. So the formula for standard time, that is normal time plus your allowances factors. The allowances factor is given 136 minutes and normal time is given 1224. That equals to 1360 minutes. Is it clear?
So what is the formula for
Yes, sir.
standard time for the job?
Same
Normal
same
time
formula.
plus
Normal time into normal time plus your allowances.
okay, sir.
But previously we are multiplying the AF factors. But here you are not multiplying, you are just adding the allowances in case of minutes or in case of units. Do not compare with previous. Do not compare with the previous one.
Sir, previous ରେ ଯେମିତି step wise କରିଦେଇଥିଲେ ସେମିତି ଭଲ ଥିଲା.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sorry for the interruption. Okay. So I repeat here, the allowances is directly add in case of normal time to calculate the standard time. But previously you are just multiplying the allowances factors with the normal time, and in case of the formula for allowance factor previously we are used, that is 1 divided by 1 minus percent allowances, but here we directly calculate 1 by 9 on normal times, and that should be added with the normal time to calculate the standard time. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
moving to the last step. Standard time for each unit, that equals to standard time divided by the
Units produced.
number of acceptable unit is produced, that is 340, that is given in the problem statement, that equals to 4 minutes. Is it clear?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Then try to understand why we are doing this particular problem. The thing is that if you involve in any kind of manufacturing units, whether it should be a steel plant, whether it should be a sugar industries, whether it should be a pure metal industries, they are always focused on the standard times of performing various machining operation, production activities, or manufacturing operations. So for that, for improve the efficiency of machines as well as the operator, most of the company are using standard operating manuals. In the standard operating manuals, it contains various standard time for performing different type of tasks. So being a new person or being a fresher, if you directly or the authority is directly involved in operation activities, it is difficult to understand the systems or adopt the systems to perform the various activities. So from a fresher point of view, most of the people are providing the standard operating manuals, and as per the manuals, you have to strictly follow the manuals, especially reference to calculating the normal times, especially reference to increase the efficiency as far as concerned with predefined standard times. So this is the objective of your numericals, especially reference to work sampling methods. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try to solve another one. This is the problem statement. The work measurement study was carried out in a farm for 10 hours, and following information was generated. The first one is unit produced is 360, idle time is given 15%, performance rating is given 120%, and allowances is time is given 10%. You have to calculate the standard time for a task. Rachana Mishra, are you there? Ritika Mahanti? Shivani Jana, what is the total time here?
Sir, 10 hours.
10 hours into how much? If you convert into minutes,
6,000 minutes.
6,
600.
600,
600.
600.
Okay.
600.
Patya, so your
Sorry, sir.
60 marks is directly reduced to 0.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. Next, Salini Patra,
Yes, sir.
what is the total time here?
So 600 minutes.
Okay, fine. Then calculating the percent of idle time at the rate of 15%.
Sir, 90.
So
Okay,
90
90
minutes.
90. 90.
90 minutes. 90 minutes. Okay, fine. Moving to next one, calculate the next one, actual time.
So 510.
510.
10 minutes.
510.
It is 600 minus,
1.89.
okay, 600 minus 90, that equals to 510. The next calculate the normal time equals to how much?
Sir, 120%.
120.
Sorry, 12.
68,
612.
612.
61%.
Okay, fine, 612. Ritika Manti, what is your normal time? What is the value of your normal time?
Sir, around 68 minutes.
Okay, fine. Real Chatoy, are you solving? No response. Okay, Rabin Kumar, what is the value of normal time? You can check here. The total time equals to 10 hour into 60.
1.88 minutes standard time for each unit.
Okay. 1.89.
89.
1.89. 1.89 minutes. That is the answer. You can, I just repeat the statement in case of calculating the total time, that is 10 hour into 60. If you convert into minutes, that equals to 600 minutes. And the idle time at the rate of 15%, that equals to 90 minutes. Then after you go for calculating the actual time, that equals to 600 minus 90, that equals to 510 minutes. In case of calculating the normal time, that is at the rate of 120%, that equals to 612 minutes. And the next one, in case of calculating the relaxation allowances, that is 10% or 1 by 10 on standard time, that is 1 by 9 on normal time, that equals to 68 minutes. Moving to next one, calculating the standard time for the job, that is 612, that is the normal time plus 10% allowances, that is 68 minutes, that equals to 680 minutes. In case of calculating the standard time for each unit, that equals to 680 divided by the number of accepted unit produced, that is 360, that equals to 1.89 minutes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Riyanka Nanda, are you solving? I think she left the sessions. Okay. Moving to next ones.
Sir,
This one, yes.
can you repeat from the relationship of the job? Previous slide, sir.
This one.
Yes, sir. Relaxation allowances. Can you explain it,
Oh,
sir,
it is
again?
miswritten. That is allowances, not relaxation. That is allowances. Allowances is given 10% in the problem statement. This one. Now it is clear.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So this one for your homework, just note down because I have to go for the next work. As I told, I will conclude the sessions within 3:15. Just note down. This is the long questions. In case of year 2016 and 17, the question number 3B, a time study was made on an existing job to develop new time standard. A worker was observed for 60 minutes. During that period, 40 units are produced. The analysis rated the worker as performing at a 90% performance rate. Allowances in the farm for the rest and personal time are 12%. What is the normal time for the task? And second one, you have to calculate what is the standard time for the task. Just note down.
Sir,
I
ideal time
repeat.
10% ରହିବ? Ideal
No,
time
no, no. This is
10%?
for homework. Okay. Do not solve here because I will have to go. As I told in the beginning of these sessions that I will conclude the sessions within 3:15. So you have to just note down. We'll solve this
No,
one.
sir, I'm asking about the
Yeah.
data given. In the
You can use
question, ideal time is not given.
not given now.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Ideal time is not given. Your working observation only given. I repeat, a time
So we
study
can
was
take
made on
10%?
existing job. Yes, yes.
Okay.
You can use both today's formulas as well as previous one formulas. Clear? So in case of a worker was observed for 60 minutes, the total number of observation is how much?
Forty.
I don't know. See. So better you try as a homework. Clear? In the next class, we will solve this one
60.
as well as exactly 60. And the performance rating is given how much? Just note down the data, whatever
90.
given in the 90.
90.
And what is the actual unit produced? That is 40. Allowances is given 12%.
12%.
Okay. You can use both formula for today's class formula as well as previous session formulas to solve this type of problems. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here I conclude the sessions. Any doubt you can ask anyone? We have only 2 to 3 minutes left.
सर प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन का स्टैंडर्ड टाइम फॉर ईच यूनिट 1.88 है सर
1.89.
ओके सर ठीक
1.8888 up to 10 or
Yes,
12
sir, yes,
number.
sir.
That's why I have written 1.89. Is it clear?
1.89 ओके यस
Okay. So here I conclude the sessions. Thank you. Thank you all. And
Thank
have
you,
a nice
sir.
weekend. Okay,
थैंक यू
fine.
सर
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, number of observations 60 can